Hi guys, and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. So I had planned on uploading a different video for today's episode, but something my spirit told me to speak about, what I'm going to speak about now, today. Recently, there's been a spate of young people in particular committing suicide due to mental illness and depression. And when one hears this, you sort of think to yourself, well, this human being had their whole life ahead of them. And so what could lead them to such a place of hopelessness that they felt that they needed to commit this act? And to be quite honest, it's very painful, especially over the fact that it's becoming such a common occurrence amongst young people. And so I'd like to urge each and every one of us, when someone says to you, I feel depressed, or I'm sad, or I'm lonely and I don't know what to do not give a flippant response of, well, this is life, deal with it. Rather, be compassionate and have an empathetic ear towards that person. We need to be there for each other, and being there for each other does not necessarily mean providing some profound piece of advice. It might just mean having a listening ear. We need to be our brothers and sisters' keepers. We live in a world where it's each man for himself and God for us all. But no man is an island, and we were not meant to go through life alone. Secondly, it's important for each and every one of us to know who we are outside of what we do. You know, when we get asked the question, tell me about yourself, and the first thing we do is reel off what we do. The problem with that is that when those things get taken away from us, we become so depressed and we don't know who we are because we've attached our identity to what we do. Remember, who you are is not what you do. What you do is an expression of who you are. And finally, please seek help when you need it. There's nothing to be ashamed of when you raise your hand and say, I don't know, or I need help and I'm struggling. When I had my issues, I sought a coach, and my coach helped me work through it. And so whether it's through therapy or through coaching, get the help you need. There's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. A friend of mine gave an analogy of your top performing athletes. They have a whole team that supports them, whether it's someone who is looking out for their mental health, physical health and well-being, their finances. All of these people are there so that they can perform at their optimum level. And it's the same with us. When we need help, ask for it. And so to recap, firstly, have a compassionate and empathetic ear to someone who asks for help. Know who you are, and know that who you are is not just what you do. And finally, seek help when you need it. Until next Wednesday, cheers and God bless.